Hello everybody, this is Havoc. Welcome to part 2 of our Total War Attila White Hun campaign, and right off the bat I want to say thank you for the immense response that I've gotten. This is my best video yet. Everyone seems to want to know about the White Huns, and I am providing it for you. So in part 1, we had a little bit of luck, a little bit of not luck. We took out the Parthians within our first turn. That's not too shabby. We lost a standard somewhere around this area. We lost it to the Sassanids, unfortunately. But, fortunately, we pursued them and we defeated them here. Our Rough Riders did a fantastic job. So now, all we have to worry about are these Armenians and the Arbarshars coming after us. They got 2 full standards. I don't know what else is down here. I'm very much contemplating, I was looking on it on the map beforehand. I'm very much contemplating taking over the Afrigids. They are unreliable. They are opportunistic and religiously intolerant. So they may not be the best client states. What I do want to find is I want to find states, satrapies that like big empires, basically. There are a couple. Admire strong empires, loyal and reliable. So when we go after Atropatene, I want to make him a client state because I know he's going to be there no matter what. So that's the idea. So we're going to probably go after the Afrigids. I'm a little weak right now. Yes. And I don't know that I can face these 2 armies and sufficiently live. So, that being said, let's get right on through that intern. See what happens with these armies. I've gotten a lot of audience response from you guys with the first video. A lot of you asking when the next part is going to be, that kind of stuff. So this will be our Monday, Wednesday, Friday video series, and along with that will be the new Age of Charlemagne series, playing as the Kingdom of Mercia. So if you haven't seen the first one of the Kingdom of Mercia, go ahead and look at it. Looks like Armenia is going to try and come after us, but we are going to retreat, and they will not be able to come after. Sweet mother of pearl. It worked. Famine, and we are losing a lot of money. I'm going to hinder this guy. Hopefully it'll succeed. Opportune failure, that's no bueno. We're going to go misdirect army and deceive. Bring this other guy over here. We have rivalry since they are both in the same settlement or same region. I'm going to move him up here and encamp. I'm actually going to move as far into here as I can and encamp. He can still reach me. I may have to suck it up and get out of reach for 1 turn. These guys have leveled up. Let's see, I have a lot of horse archers, but I have a lot of spearmen as well. This gives us plus 10 food when a horde for the commanded horde. That would put us right up in even. Actually, I have another one. Sorry about that. Battle movement speed or melee attack? I'm going to go with battle movement speed. There we go. So we're going to take that hit for 1 turn. I'm going to hit that in turn again. We're going to try to stay out since we haven't actually declared war against the Afrigids. We're just going to kind of set ourselves up to take them over. And hopefully Armenia and those guys will kind of just back off. If you know what I mean, man. Keep on rolling. They're just not going to stop, are they? Well, I can play this game. I'd rather not, but I can. Term of office and the matter of state. What's the matter of state? This man was drunk when he was supposed to be on watch. The watering down of our elite troops with these bumpkins seemed to be the main cause. Flog him. Make an example of him. We have no one in here, so I'm going to put my faction heir and this guy. You're going to come in. He is still too young to do anything. I could probably gather support. I don't want a divorce. She's really nice. Actually, you know what I do want to do? I'll wait till he gets his office. We're going to hinder that army again. Oh, opportune failure. Let's hinder that army. What is going on here, guys? Misdirect. Deceive. You know what? We're going to have to fight him. And I can't seem to get to him. We're going to have to suck it up again. I'm going to get right where... Oh, nope, okay. We're going to get right behind him. Are there any of these guys that I can take on? Not right now, to be honest. This guy, he's going to have to die. I thought he'd stop pursuing me, but I guess he decided otherwise. I think he wants to die. No one must really like him. Anywho, I am excited to play as these guys. I don't know to the extent in which I will play it. I mean, I'll try and play the whole campaign, but you know, I don't know if I'm going to go minor victory than major victory. I don't know what a divine triumph entails. I didn't really look that far that I remember. So we'll just have to see there. But overall, I think it could be a very helpful, a very fun campaign, I mean. Drunk on watch, this man apologizes for his actions and accepts his punishment. Unit's morale rises as a result, so for 3 turns, we are in high spirits. Office secured. He has little to no influence. He needs 20 to seek a wife. I'm actually going to try and assassinate their king. Critical success. I like it. I'm going to go ahead and fill this up over here. I'm going to try and kill their king. Failure. Unacceptable. And then you're going to come right here. I don't know what that is. Okay, what can I make? What can I make? I think I'm going to make a yurt maker. Boost my industry a bit. These guys can't do anything in the turn. We're kind of in a lull. I'm going to try and see if I can't get some sort of an alliance or something from the Eastern Roman Empire, since they hate the Sassanids, just like we do. I think it shouldn't be too hard. They are going to retreat now. I figured they would, since I kind of wrecked them. It sounds bad. War declare the Himyar and the Mazoon. Development of supply acquisition, which gave us Carpenter's Tent, Metalworks Yurt, and we can recruit Steppe Raiders, which replaces the Steppe Mounted Brigands. We're going to do a little bit of research over on this end. Yeah, we're going to do that. Anyone I can level up, there is not. Who are you? Oh, the Sabers. Sweet. They're over there. They didn't desolate it, but they came close. I'm going to come over here.
How can I help?
I need to be able to be in encamped mode.
Starting up.
I'm actually going to go ahead and declare war on these guys. That's fine. There we go. One turn. Should be able to handle them. I'm going to end the turn again real quick. My hope is I can take these guys out because there's no one above here. I think all of that area is desolate. So that would make sure that I wouldn't get snuck up on from behind. It sucks that it's all desolate, but I can't risk having these guys as satrapies and leaving them all the way over there and then them just betraying me, because they are very unreliable. Something you have to think about when you're in the realm of client states, as we are needing to. Mercenary commander is passing through, seeks an audience. He offers a sword and loyalty if we'd be willing to pay up front. And just real quick, we do need sovereignty over 3 tributary states. That's why I'm going through all that. We are going to ask for a discount. I'm going to come over here. Probably not get a whole lot for sacking since it's already been sacked. Yeah, we're only going to get 500. But we are going to raise it.
Ready for battle.
Why can't I attack? Here we go.
Not possible.
We're not even going to fight this battle. I don't want to lose the people. We're going to hit protective. Only lost 88. Oh, we can't subjugate. But I probably shouldn't. I'm going to sack. They're unreliable. Not to be trusted. They're opportunistic. Slice the man's throat. If you expose the neck, religiously tolerant. Admire strong empires. This man understands the strength of an empire. He'll happily entreat in its shadow. You know what? We are going to try it. Let's do it. We're going to subjugate it. They're still deteriorating pretty bad. Oh well. This could bite us in the butt. Probably will bite us in the butt. But that's alright. I'm going to see if I can't assassinate the Sabers King. Failure.
Come, sit, share my fire.
I am the light in the dark.
That's a lot of dudes.
Heading out. Are you sure that's all?
Oh, the Sabers are going to be someone we have to worry about. I was just thinking in my head and not speaking out loud. Their demands: join against the Sabers.
Will you sit like old men in the shade until enemies
I actually can't do that right now. I'm sorry. They would just destroy me. Mercenary commanders. He's glad to offer special rates. Recruitment in the region will be cheaper for a while, minus 25%. I'm not even going to really try to get mercenaries right now. Can't really support it. Sweet, we destroyed their king. Are we improving at all? We're still deteriorating. We're not super strong right now, but I'm thinking that we will be.
Be welcome, emissary. If you come
We'll just have to gamble. I'm not a huge gambling person, but Persian cataphracts. They wouldn't really wreck me right now.
All the crime
Oh, goodness. I really kind of want them, though.
caused me great excitement.
I'll hold off for a second.
For the pride.
We can build a yurt builder. Integrity -3. We're okay. Give us a lot of wealth and growth. We're gonna do it. I really need to focus on an economy. It'll be interesting also to battle an economy versus military strength.
For his soul.
I know Lionheart, is still doing a Huns Let's Play, and that's one thing that he struggles with,
I will seek
or did at a lot of points.
For the dogs.
I don't know if I mentioned this in part 1. I will try to see if I can be friendly with the Huns, since we're kind of the same race, in a sense. Really hoping that he'll just be like, oh yeah, sure, we'll be friends. Let's go pillage and raise together. But that might not happen. Judea, it looks like we've got some rebellion going on in those southern factions. We're gonna pull this guy down here.
the shadow.
Still deteriorating. I don't know if I should take the hits, the penalties. I am going to. You can't encamp together, obviously, or else you get a penalty. But I really want to trap these Armenians,
All the crime.
and hopefully I can get in there and take them out. If I can remove that full standard, that would be very helpful in taking down Armenia. Excuse me. So many factions. I am super excited to play this. I keep emphasizing that because I've always wanted to play the Huns, but a lot of people played as the Huns, and I was already doing Sassanids, and then I was doing Last Roman DLC, and it didn't seem like a fun thing to do at the time. But now with this new faction,
Will you sit like
no,
old
we're not. Sorry, bud. Now with this new faction, they are sort of the Huns, but they're not. Plus, we just get such a good, just good morale and good bonuses to fight off all these Eastern empires. I just can't resist it. Our Imperium is improving to inspiring. Can recruit more armies. King Gilla is now flaccid. That's disgusting. We developed invasive pastoralism, gives us cattle herd wealth. They are now researching assimilation of neighbors. Feltmaker and wealth from industrialness. We are going... Where's my other spy? He's down here. I'm going to assassinate this guy.
The ravens
Outcome failure. Sweet.
All the crime.
Oh, he's encamped. That sucker. Who do I want coming into this battle more?
Victory guides my steps.
Definitely these guys.
Victory guides my steps. Thirsty for battle.
What could I do? What could I do? I don't think anyone else is going to come after me.
What?
Really need to encamp. I'm going to encamp a turn, see what he does. See if he freaks out. We're moving through these turns really fast, I know, guys. But there's really not a whole lot we can do in terms of options. And I'm really just... It's a lot easier to do city management because your horde is your city as well as your army. So also trying to balance, that's another thing, you're going to have to balance developing your army, pushing your army, But you're also going to have that limitation of, at the end of every turn, you need to encamp if you can. Because that's your source of income. That's your best source of income. Agent exposed. Building construction complete. The Fury of the Steppes, it gives us plus 700 wealth, which puts us in the positive. We assassinated a guy. What does Hinder Army do? No, we don't need that. You can come down here, my friend. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and fight this battle. Oh, he can't move. That's horse manure. Fine, you go here. And I can still come get you. This gives us really good odds. But I'm still going to fight it. They are no longer encamped. Which I guess is actually good that they retreated then. Otherwise I would have had to fight fortifications. They've got some spearmen. Who look like some nice melee infantry. Quite a bit of ranged. And then a few scouts, which are ranged as well. Was probably what those are, shot cav. And then 3 units of actual horse archers. We've got quite a few actual horse archers. A couple units of melee. Some very nice shock. And then spears and swords. Current weather dry. We're going to start deployment. Alright, so our reinforcing army comes in right over here. As such, I'm going to stick over here. These guys are what? Medium spear, so they would benefit. All these guys are very light, so I'm actually going to go flaming shot. We're going to pull in our Spet Scion warriors. Archers, excuse me. They are going to be heavy flaming shot. I've got my Hepthalite chargers. Diamond formation, we're not going to worry about that right now. My step lancers. I'm actually going to keep my general in with my infantry. By the way, these light spears, these cyanite, they also have the ability to throw a Pelum-like standard shot. These guys are pretty sweet. The Zionite spears, resistant to fatigue. They have less effect on fatigue. Expert charge defense, they're good against cav. They can hide in forests. They have guerrilla deployment, so I could have deployed them up here if I wanted to, but I obviously won't. Kingulus Condus. You go right there. My heavy axe infantry are also pretty epic. These are going to be one of the best units that you can get. And we have them right off the bat. The Guardians of the Hindu Kush. They are pretty freaking epic. They're heavy axe infantry. Looking forward to using them plenty of times in battle. Move you guys over here just for kicks and giggles. Start. Throw archers over there. Throw my other archers over here. Wait for my reinforcements to come pouring in.
Good news! Additional forces have arrived!
4 units of infantry, which you're going to then support back here. I'm going to overlap you just a little bit. I'm actually going to put you melee units together. Do a sweet looking little formation. You guys will work together over here. We only have one more set of troops that we can put together. They are just going to wait on me, which is fine. I have plenty of time. Group together. All of you guys need to be on skirmisher mode. medium melee, very light melee. We're just going to lump all of you guys into a little treat. I'm actually going to push you all to be one formation. There you go, so that way I can put all of these guys in their own formation. Sweet! Alright, let's get some battle going on. I'm going to push around back. Push these guys around back. And then my number 10s. They're going to stay right around here. I've got Cav coming in over here. Move my other Cav in behind these guys. And then can move all of these honkies up. Boom. Everybody go fast. See if we can't take out these scouts. Without causing much damage to ourselves. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna try and draw their cav out. Draw them out. Sweet little hit and run tactic. Then I'm going to move my cav in. It's moving quite brilliantly. All of you guys move up. Move over here. You guys come after these guys.
Our men have given up and are running for their lives.
You guys come over here, support those. Dudes, you come in the back. You get right up there. Here we go. Peel off and take out those guys.
Enemy units have rallied and returned to the battle.
All of you get out.
Our men are rallying. They're not done yet.
Good. You get out of there. You're going to come and support here. I'm going to throw my infantry into the mix. Going to have you go here. Going to have you go here. You guys peel off.
The enemy are losing their advantage.
Actually, no. I'm going to peel everyone back. Just want to make sure that everyone's in a good spot in life. Get out. Get out. You all go after him. You all go after these guys. You are now heavy shot. You're going to run into here. You're going to run into there. You go over here. Sweet. You guys can come over here and start taking those out. Get my other general. These guys, we won't have to worry about them. I need other horse archers. You guys come over here. We need to take out those guys. The only thing you're going to do is get yourself killed. So let's take out as many as we can.
The enemy is going for our general. Protect him.
Get out. All of you go. You three come after here. You go frenzy mode on them. You come after those guys. Actually, you guys go over here. Sweet. They are routing. The battle is ours.
Godspeed good. We are moments away.
Everyone go melee. I want my 2 generals to go after people. Is there anyone else I can go after? Overall, not a bad battle. We only lost a couple of hundred. Just saying something. Super speed forward time. Go after those guys. We will have a couple of units that make it off the field, unfortunately. Go after this guy. Do you just want to kill everyone I can? That'll just help me boost my troops. We mainly lost in the Cav section. Decisive victory. We only lost 335. They lost 1,728. Not too shabby. We had a lot of help, but I don't care. It's smart to have reinforcements. Oh, you're dead. Alright, we don't even really need to replenish. And we don't need money. We do need money, but...
Ready for battle.
And apparently that wasn't good enough, so we need to come here.
Come, sit, share my fire.
Kill that guy. We didn't lose anyone. Kill him.
Warrior soul.
And I can encamp. Sweet.
Ready for action.
And this guy... can't really go anywhere. Let's see, I can get right up to here, which is still in the same area, but that's okay. You can't do anything, so you know what, guys? I'm going to level him up. Melee defense, melee attack, and morale training for Cav. Considering over half my army is Cav, I will definitely take that one. Fatigue rate would be really handy to have. But I'm actually just going to boost my Cav again. We have standard improvements. Morale, we already have a huge boost against them for now, so we don't worry about it. Captive ransom income. That's interesting. And sacking income. +2 integrity when encamped. Missile attack rate +10. I can take that. We eventually want to get to Scourge of the World. That'd be nice. So you know what? Let's go ahead and go morale against Eastern Empires. That sounds good. But that will be the end of this turn, guys. So thank you again for watching. Thank you for the huge response on the first video. I hope to make this a really big campaign for everyone. So make sure you stick around for it. We will continue to push south. In the end, I'm hoping that the Afrikids will like me eventually. I am now a great power, so that helps. We will go after a Barshar area and get down in here, sweep through, and hopefully take out the Sassanids. I do want to try to get Atropatene before it gets taken out, so we'll work on that. If you haven't already, hit that like button. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. That way you're always up to date with all of my videos. Be on the lookout for the Age of Charlemagne video that will come out later today as well. Follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook. If you don't know, I'm part of a YouTube partnership called Kensho Network. I joined with them a little over a month ago, I believe. They have already helped me out tremendously with getting my videos out there, especially on Twitter. And their dashboard's really cool. You get a lot of cool access to apps and things that you wouldn't have otherwise. So if you have at least 300 views a month, that's all they require, and they may even require less than that. Just inquire with them. There's a referral link in the description down below. Click on that. Helps me get a little bit of extra income if you make money, and it just really gives you a solid network. I'm happy to be with them. So other than that, guys, thank you again for watching. This is Havoc, and I am out of here. Peace!